Okay, everybody, today we're going to talk about tally charts and bar graphs. In this first example, we're looking at a tally chart, and we can see that students have been asked to report on their favorite ice cream flavor. And one nice thing about tally charts is that tally marks are grouped in fives, and that just makes it a lot easier to count them. So in our first question, we're being asked how many more students like vanilla and chocolate than mint chip and cookie dough. So to figure that out, we're first going to combine the vanilla and chocolate. So we'll count them up with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Add 3 on gives us 33. 3 more makes 36. So 36 students like vanilla and chocolate. And then when we look at the mint chip and the cookie dough, we're going to see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Add these 4 more on for 29. Add 3 more on to make 32. So we can see that 36 students like vanilla and chocolate, 32 students like mint chip and cookie dough. So we'll just do a basic subtraction problem of 36 minus 32, and we'll see that 4 more students like vanilla and chocolate than mint chip and cookie dough. Now, using the same data, but with a different question, now we're being asked how many total students are represented in this tally chart. And that's usually an easy thing to figure out on tally charts because all you need to do is really just count up all the tally marks. So when we do that here, we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Add up these 4 to that and we get 64, plus 3 more gives us 67, plus 3 more gives us 70, and add on these 3 and we have 73. So if you add up or just count all those tally marks, you'll see that 73 total students were surveyed. Now we're just going to take a quick look at bar graphs. One thing I want you to notice here is that we've got a lot of labels here. So we're starting off with favorite sports teams, so we can see people reporting on favorite sports teams. On our vertical axis, we've got the number of people that are being reported for each one. On our horizontal axis, we're seeing the sports teams, and their individual names are listed right below. So in this question, we're being asked, how many more people chose the Catfish than the Stallions? First thing I want you to notice is that our vertical axis is using an interval of 2, and all that means is that we're counting by 2s. So when we look at the number of people that chose the Catfish, we see that this bar goes up between the 16 and the 18 line, so that's at 17. So 17 people have chosen the Catfish. When we look at the Stallions, we see that goes right up to 12. So 12 people have chosen the Stallions. So 17 people named the Chicago Catfish as their favorite team, and 12 people named the San Diego Stallions as their favorite. So to find out how many more chose the Catfish, we need to subtract. So in this case, we'll just subtract the 12 from the 17. So that's a pretty basic problem, and we have 17 minus 12 equals 5. So that means that 5 more people chose the Catfish than the Stallions. In our last example, we're using the same data, and now we're asked, what is the total number of people who chose either the Tomcats or the Raptors? So in this case, when we looked at the Raptors, we see 10 people chose them as their favorite team, and we see 7 people chose the Tomcats as their favorite team. And since the question is asking us how many people chose either team, we've got to combine those two amounts. So when we do 7 plus 10, that gets us to 17. So the total number of people who chose either the Tomcats or Raptors is 17. That's it for tally charts and bar graphs. Have a great day, everybody.